finalized touches. Awesome. Hi everyone in Facebook land. We are here with the Modern Mediums, Alesia Smith and Tonia Aiken, who are so excited to talk about the events that we have coming up. Hello ladies.
Hello. How are you?
How are y'all doing today?
Very good.
So I hope y'all are really excited for the first inaugural Facebook Live session for the Modern Mediums. Let's get into some things that are going on right now. So one of the things we get asked a lot is, who are the Modern Mediums?
Yeah.
What has inspired y'all to create the Modern Mediums?
Yeah, well, it's been a little bit of a journey for sure.
We started out where we met each other. She moved from Bay St. Louis, and there was this synergy and this energy between us, and it just clicked, and it was like, we need to do things. We were on the same page. We had the same idea of what we wanted to bring to the community with regard to mediumship and to healing.
Yeah.
And that's how things got started.
Yeah, we love the mediumship, that's what we do, but we realized that there needs to be another step. There needs to be healing as a follow-up, or people would just keep wanting reading and they want to just reconnect. And so we took it another step and we said, wait, we want to integrate maybe some healing Reiki with this. And so we went there, and then we realized that, it's not really special. Anybody can do this. And so we also have developed a line of classes.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
So, speaking of the Modern Mediums, what led to the name the Modern Mediums?
Well, we like M&Ms, but no.
Right.
Then we said maybe S&M, but we said no.
That's the wrong crowd. We were almost with S&M, spiritual mediums, but and then we said no.
And then we took our first initials, T&A, and we said
no. So we decided to go with something safe, and we decided on Modern Mediums.
So what is a Modern Medium to y'all? Why modern?
Well, we're going to take the esoteric belief system, and it's somewhat antiquated because it started in the late 1800s. But now we have science to back us up. We also can Skype all around the world. We have access to these enlightened human beings around the entire planet, and access to all the information that ever was. And so we want to integrate all of these to help people, whatever will heal and help them a step up. And that's what we're about.
Right. Part of our tagline is to balance and integrate mind, body, and spirit. And we see our ability to do this through our healing, but healing in different ways. Through mediumship, through classes, through our Reiki sessions and tapping sessions. And we've seen such good results, over the last couple of months. It's been so exciting. It's like we wake up in the morning, it's like, what are we doing today?
Yeah.
What do we have to get on the books today? What are we planning? And it's so exciting. We're just amazed at how things have started to snowball.
Yeah, we've seen someone process something that was very painful for them in one session, and they came out of the session with an entirely different perspective on what had happened. And we thought, okay, we've got it. We're just going to keep doing this. We're just, we're rolling.
And we see people that with the energy work, we see them where they say, I feel things moving. I feel so much better. Oh my goodness, I feel such a change. I didn't expect anything, but I've gotten all these great results. And so that keeps us going. And that's why we do what we do.
So that's what makes y'all the Modern Mediums. I like it. So, Miss Modern Mediums, what events do we have coming up for y'all? Where can people see y'all coming up?
So we have quite a few events. Wonderful people that we are able to work with. We're so very proud. Our first event in July is...
This weekend.
This weekend, yeah.
This weekend.
Yeah, the Psychic Fair.
The first event, and I have some, first event this weekend is the New Orleans Psychic Fair. We are going to be having our booth there where we'll be doing readings with the Reiki and the tapping sessions, and we have some great giveaways. You have the giveaway up there.
Yeah. We have a wonderful little swag bag. Can you see that?
That's awesome. That's really nice.
And then we have the cute little notebook that you can take notes with. over here. So that's something else that they can you can use and take notes for the event, or just stick it in your your purse or your backpack or whatever.
Yeah, so come by and see us and grab a bag.
We'll be also doing a class. We actually on Sunday we'll be doing healing through positive affirmations, and that's a 1-hour class that Alicia and I will be teaching. And there are so many things that people don't realize, that through affirmations and through certain techniques, you can change your life, and you can change the way you feel and change things in your life that make such a big difference by doing things that are so small.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, just keep after it, and we'll give you physical techniques and psychological techniques.
Right.
And so if we can just heal a little bit each time, we're all going to be well on our way, all of us together.
That's fantastic. What can they expect? What services can they expect to get from you this weekend at the Psychic Fair?
We'll be doing Reiki sessions. We'll be doing Reiki and tapping, and also we'll be doing readings when we're doing the sessions with them. So there's a lot of different things, and we offer so many other services, but we can't physically do all of that, during that time space and the space that we have there.
Absolutely. So that's this weekend, the 23rd and 24th.
24th.
And where's that going to be located?
It's at the Hilton Garden Inn Convention Center. That's downtown, and it's by the Convention Center, and it's a great venue. There are going to be all types of psychics and all types of healers and vendors, and there's all kind of fun things too. Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night, they have all types of different events. So just go to the New Orleans psychicfair.com, and you can see everything on that's headed this way for the weekend. So come, you should have an awesome time.
Yeah, I hope we see everybody Sunday at 4 o'clock for our class.
Yes.
Awesome.
And it's free.
Free is always
Free!
fantastic.
It's
Free is
free!
Free is good.
So what do we have next? So obviously the next month that's coming up is July.
Yes.
So where can people see y'all in July?
So in July, we get to work with Cindy Griffin, and she is in Raceland, Louisiana, and we'll be doing an event with her called Whispers from Above. From 6 to 7, we will be doing a gallery there, bringing through loved ones, and then from 7 to 8, we will have Reiki healing afterwards, and her business is called Crown to Root, and she's located there in Raceland on Eagle Drive.
Right, it's an awesome place. We went there last week.
Yeah.
We drove through this horrendous thunderstorm, but we made it, and then we got there. It was beautiful. She did this awesome meditation, and everybody was so relaxed, and it was such a warm and loving environment.
Yeah, it was a surprise for me. I just went in and thought, after the drive, we needed the little meditation for sure. But I did feel a healing, come through for something I wasn't even expecting. It's always a nice surprise,
right.
With no expectations, and just to hang out with our friend Cindy, and and she did a great job with the meditation.
She did.
Very, very good.
And she's holding those, I think, twice a week now. I think she's holding them on Tuesday and Thursday at her place.
Yeah.
So if you're in that area and you like meditations and things like that, you should look up her website.
Yeah,
You've got her
it'd be
website.
worth the drive.
Yeah.
And what day is that again?
That we are doing it
On July 17th, which,
Awesome.
that's a Tuesday.
Okay.
So Tuesday, July 17th, we'll be there at night from 6 to about 8 o'clock. We'll be there. So.
Usually lasts longer because we
usually-
make sure everybody gets
It
something.
does last a little longer because at the end I'll tell everybody bring your pictures or bring a belonging, and I'll try to bring through their loved one.
And it's only $20, so
$20
it's
per
$20, very affordable, and we make sure everybody leaves with something. If you didn't get a reading in gallery, you come to us. We do a Reiki treatment on you, or like we said, we give you a mini reading. We call it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have something July 18th.
Okay.
That's our next event that week. We're going to Mystic Bayou. And it is a metaphysical shop, a new metaphysical shop in Slidell, and it's awesome. We went there about a month ago, and we did the oxygen bar.
It was fun.
Oh.
What was your favorite?
I liked there was a lilac and a spearmint, and then you liked the one.
I like the orange because it smells like creamsicle. I don't know. I was like, well, I don't know. But after I did the oxygen, it woke me up. It was like a little bit of a feeling of caffeine without the caffeine.
All right.
You just feel like you can breathe and you're seeing better and your brain feels like it's functioning a little better.
It's almost like it's a breath of fresh air.
It is.
Yeah, just concentrated and it hits you all at once. It's great.
And
It's
Michelle has so many different things there that are homemade. She's got a lot of products. She's got jewelry. She also has the Reiki bed with the lighting
Oh my gosh,
treatment. That's gorgeous.
Yes, with all the crystal light
It's beautiful.
therapy. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, it's beautiful. Just to see it, it's so pretty.
It's so beautiful. So you need to check out her shop, Mystic
Yeah,
Body
she's in
Inside
Slidell.
Out. But come check us out. That will be July 18th. And the way we have it set up is 6 to 7. Her shop is open for you to look at all of her products, to look at everything there. And then from 7 to 9 will be the gallery that we'll be holding. And it will be held there from 7 to 9. We typically do the gallery, and then we do the Reiki healings and all in the photographs at the end.
Yeah, we do all that there, and
So everybody walks away with something again, and
Yeah.
that also is $20.
Awesome. So where are we going from there? What's next after that?
well, after that, the next one is July 23rd, and that will be Whispers from Heaven, and that is with Brandy. We will be at the Unity Church. It's on a Monday, and it's from 7 to 9, and that's our, it'll be Tonia, Brandy, and I, and we'll be giving messages from your loved ones at Unity Church. We always have a great time. The people
Love it
are packed in. They love it. We love them. It's great to be there. It's absolutely great to be there.
It's a beautiful
I love
facility.
it. It's a nice facility.
It's in Metairie. It's if you know Metairie behind Perrin's Po' Boys.
Yeah.
it's
Perrin's
right-
everything's near a restaurant, right? We are in New Orleans.
So it's behind.
But it's
it.
behind there. Yeah, you have to go behind Perrin's and park in the back, and then you have to pick out the door.
Right.
You have to make sure you go to Unity's door. It's
But it's a great facility. So
Yeah,
we've been
so
going
once you
there.
get in there, it's
We've
nice.
been doing galleries there for about a year now,
about a year.
and
Yeah.
it's beautiful. We love the people there. And
Yeah, we've
Jack
grown,
and Bill.
and we have our little families
Mhm.
that come, and yeah, they get messages. They're awesome. They're awesome. We've got a really wonderful support team.
Yeah, we do.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it is.
And I know you'll have one more event.
We do in July. One more event in July, July 26th at Twisted Hair Salon, Uptown. We love you, Shauna, and we love you all of the team, her team at Twisted Hair Salon.
Oh yeah. They're
We will be
awesome.
doing, we call it the VIP Readings and Reiki event. And what happens is that you will be getting a reading first from
Okay.
Alicia, and then you will come to me, and then you will have a Reiki session, and I'll do a mediumship reading for you too.
Yeah.
So people love it. We had one about 2 weeks ago, and we sold out, and
Yeah,
it was awesome.
nice. It was really nice. So the slots fill up, and it's one-on-one time, and it's a quieter space, but it's on Britannia. Her
Right.
her shop is on Britannia, and so people come in, and we just I'll give them their reading, and we'll bring through a loved one. They'll bring a picture or a belonging, and we'll talk to them and get some messages from them, and so we have some good, really good results. And then after they leave me, they'll go to Tonia, and they'll have some relaxing Reiki and the energy work, and so she moves through some energy that might be stopped, and
Right.
so yeah.
And we actually did something different at last time at Twisted. We had
Oh,
a
yeah.
family. We had 2 moms and 2 daughters and a mom, and we call it a fireside chat,
Yeah.
because we were sitting, and she would give some things and I would give some things. It was kind of a back and forth between the 2 mediums and the family, and they really loved it. And
They
it was
did love
it
it.
was
We loved
nice,
it.
and we
It was
loved it
great
too.
because we were all just sitting like this as a group, and we would bring through her mom, and we gave messages from her mom and wonderful evidence of
And
her
her
mom,
dad came
and then her
through.
dad came through,
Yeah.
and
And
it was nice.
It was nice, and it was very intimate. So we enjoyed doing that a lot.
It was
That
a good
different.
day. That was a good day.
It was a good day.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Now that's a little bit more. It's $60, but you're getting two readings, and then you get the Reiki energy session.
Yeah.
So.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's something to treat yourself to.
And so that's Twisted Hair Salon
Yes.
on Britannia, right?
Yes.
Right.
Awesome. So y'all are just busy, busy, busy.
Yes.
Well, I
Yes.
like that. It's a lot of places where people can see y'all. So definitely look out for that. And can they find these events on your Facebook page?
Yes, they can.
Yes, they
Awesome.
can.
They go up to the top and scroll over to events. Just in case you needed to know, because I had to find it.
Perfect.
But we also have events actually planned through December.
Yes.
So we're just giving you July for now, but you can go to our Facebook page and you can see all of the events that we have planned through
Yeah,
December.
we have through December pretty
Right.
well. It's
I
booking
like
up.
that.
Yeah, it's
So,
booking
but we
up.
have room, and
Yeah.
we want to invite families and friends or groups to get together, and get your family, and we'll come over, or you can come to us, and we'll have a nice some nice messages for you.
But one thing that we're starting, which we're really excited about, in August, we're going to have our first classes.
Yes.
Those are going to start, and it's called the Intuitive You.
Yeah.
And that's going to be at the Metaphysical Resource Center, where we're going to have that.
And that's located on Lake Avenue in Metairie. And so look us up there. We're going to start a series of classes that we've been putting together for a while.
Right.
And what we do, it might feel special or different, but we truly believe that each person has their own intuitive abilities, and they just need to know. Look, people blow me away all the time. They tell me what they did or what they saw or how information came through to them, and I'm like, why are you coming to me? Like, you've got it. And so I just want to help them to understand which part is their message and which part might be imagination, how to use the difference, how to tell the difference, and then how to tune in, so.
Well, and that's what a lot of people, when they talk to us, they go, well, I see things, or I hear things, or I think I hear things, and or I think I see things, and I'm not really sure. And it's like, and a lot of people are afraid of being strange or weird or being called different. And, we're here to try to say, that's really not different.
Yeah.
You're okay.
I
It's
promise
norm.
it's not different, because everywhere I go, everyone I talk to has a story.
Right.
Each person has a story. They'll tell me over and over
Right.
again how their loved one came through to them, how
Yeah.
they saw them, how it came through a song,
Right.
or the bird, or what their sign is for their
Right.
loved one being
I had
around.
someone the other day, I've known him for years, and he said, I didn't know you did mediumship. He says, but I'm going to tell you this, but I wouldn't tell anybody else this. And he's intuitive. He's very, very psychic and all that, but he felt uncomfortable talking to other people about it. And that's one thing we want to do as the modern mediums, to say, hey, it's okay to talk about this. And we want to make the world more conscious of the fact that this is more of a norm and not abnormal as it's seen.
So, speaking of, everybody has a story that leads them into finding this out about themselves. What's your story? How did y'all find mediumship?
Okay. Well, for me, I was born a medium. I didn't know it. I was just a little girl, and a light would come into my bedroom. I was probably 3 or 4, maybe 5, in those years. And I would follow the light back into the living room, and I would go into my living room, and I could hear everyone talking, and it was like I could see through them, and people were sitting around at tables, and they were laughing and drinking and smoking. Yeah, they were smoking. They just were. I'm telling on them, but anyway, and so they were just there. And so then the light would go out, and I would go back to my room, and that happened for a few years until till it stopped happening. Like, I would get there, and then the light would go out faster, and it was dark, and so I'd run back to my room, But that's, if I go all the way back, that's how it started for me. And then growing up, I thought everyone's house was haunted. Everywhere I went, I was, would see things or hear things or feel things, and I thought everybody's house was haunted until I got older, and I realized it was just me. I was picking up, the energy, the people that were there. Hindsight's 20/20, and so I really get it now. So, that's a little bit about me.
Well, all my life I felt that I was different, and you'll hear that from a lot of people that are psychic or intuitive. And I was different. I would see things, or I might hear things, but and things would just happened that you couldn't explain. And you know, one of the things that happened after my dad passed, I said, Dad, give me a sign. He said, I really need to make sure that you're with me. And I'm right in the middle of Metairie, and if everybody knows Metairie, it's a big city, and I'm in a parking lot, and this white dove ascends onto the front of my car. And it's like, okay, now that's a sign for you.
Wow.
So it's like, and then after my mom died, she passed away about 3 years ago, I wanted to talk to her, and I wanted to be able to communicate, and I found out that through other mediums, they helped me to heal. And that's what I said, that's what I need to do. I need to help others heal and get over their grief so that they can move on with their journey in life. And so that's how this all blossomed. And, you know, through classes and through, you know, through galleries and through all the education that we've received,
Yes.
you know, that's how we're trying to sharpen and fine tune our skills.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. So, as wonderful ladies who do mediumship, what are some interesting things about you and your mediumship and what you'll do that you would like people to know? Like, what would you like people to know about you?
For me, I just maybe 5 years ago, I was visiting with my mom, and she had a picture of my great-grandfather above her. And as she was talking to me, my great-grandfather, he just sort of stepped out of the picture and started communicating with me. And that's how it happened for me, and it has been that way ever since. So whenever I see a picture and I can just feel the person, I can bring them in, I can talk to them, you know, have a conversation with them and pick up their personality. They tell me, you know, what's going on with them and how they were in their life. And or sometimes even if I hold an object of someone's, I just can do it. You know, I can look at a person's body, and sometimes they're talking to me and we're just, you know, they're telling me, I'll say, well, how are you doing? And they say, I'm fine. And I'll think, no, your liver is swollen, you know. So, you know, there's certain things or energy stops in the body also that that I see and perceive. And so that's just part of who I am. Yeah.
Well, and part of the way that I do mediumship and working with energy, I also do psychometry, you know, where you feel things based on objects, and you can tell people about the owner or some experience associated with it. And that's always, I love doing that. But I really enjoy doing the Reiki sessions, because when I am doing energy work and I'm touching the person on their head, their hand, or maybe their knee hurts or something, all of a sudden I'll start to get messages from their loved ones that you can feel, or that are actually in the room. And they'll say, well, you know what? I saw them I saw them too, you know, when I was just like in kind of a meditative state. And I said, well, they were here. So you can actually give them messages while you're actually doing Reiki, which I really, really enjoy. So that way I'm trying to heal them in many different ways.
And, you know, I've been to energy healers before. You know, I've done this circuit, and honestly, Tonia is the real deal. And so just count yourself lucky or fortunate if you're able to have a session with her. Yeah, it's very, very healing. So
That's fantastic. So thank you all for sharing all those all that information about yourselves with us. Let's go over the Psychic Fair one more time, since that's the most recent event. So that's this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, right?
Right, at the Hilton Garden Inn Convention Center. It will start, actually the public, it's open from 12 to 7. So that there will be all types of vendors, psychics, mediums, healers there that you can come to and you can see. And also they have free sessions. And I'm going to cheat right now, look at my book. 11 to 7 actually. And then they have free sessions where you can actually come and get lectures from 12 to 2 on Saturday, and then on Sunday from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And just a reminder, we're doing the 4 o'clock session.
yeah, come see us, and we'll do our positive affirmations together, and we'll build ourselves up. You know, we'll build ourselves up from the ground up. So.
Right.
Awesome. Well, how can anyone get in touch with you? Where can they reach you?
Well, they can, we have a phone number. It's 504-323-0668. Or they can catch us on Facebook. We're there, facebook.com Facebook.com/The Modern Mediums.
Awesome. Well, Tonia and Alicia, thank y'all so much for doing this live broadcast and speaking to everybody who is absolutely in love with y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and signing off, thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.